Hi guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about line of symmetry. So if I have a line of symmetry, typically a line of symmetry has a dashed line is usually how they show it in a picture. But it is a line that divides whatever kind of shape that you have to create a mirror image on either side. So what I always think about is when you were young and you were in kindergarten, you would take a piece of paper and fold it in half, and then you would cut a half of a heart out on that shape. But when you opened it, it would give you the full heart. That was because that spot that you cut on, that you folded on and then cut around, I guess, would be that line of symmetry. So you can see right here, this line of symmetry. There are mirror images on either side. If I were to fold in this line of symmetry, this side would sit right on top of the other one if I were to fold it in half. So it's the same kind of thing here. So if you're not sure if something has a line of symmetry or not, honestly, having that shape in front of you on a piece of paper and folding on that line and see if they match up exactly is really the easiest way to kind of tell if you have that. So there are lots of shapes that we have that you want to think about drawing as many lines of symmetry as you can. And so there are some of them, like if we look at, for example, this double arrow that we have going on here, you could very easily see line of symmetry that would go through there. The top could fold onto the bottom. That would be one line of symmetry. You could also see if you were to draw it, if you were to fold right there, if I folded the left-hand side, it would sit on top of the right-hand side. So this has two lines of symmetry. Now, if I were to look at the triangle, probably the easiest spot to see would be right there. Now, the good news is if I went to any of the vertex points of that triangle, it would also be another line of symmetry. So one can go through here, and one can go through here. Okay, so this has three lines of symmetry. Okay, now if I look at the square, probably the most obvious ones would be a line of symmetry that would go through there and go through there. So those are two. Now I can also kind of go corner to corner. So I could do this one. This one. So there's four lines of symmetry in this one. Now, I know I kind of drew it a little freehand, but obviously one of the things that normally happens with these is they all tend to hit at one point in the center. So if I did a more exact job, you would see all of those lines of symmetry would hit at one point in the center. Okay, we'll talk about a few more of these ideas about symmetry when we go on to our next video.